You would assume elegant French dishes would be quite complicated and lots of steps involved, but Gabrielle Gatte is here to show us that is incorrect.
It is vraiment incorrect. We love cooking fish in France, and this dish is really superb and easy to prepare, probably for a special occasion. I will make a sauce with the mussels to serve with this beautiful blue-eyed fish. The mussel cooking is simple. You just put, we have got, for 2 people here, we have got 10 mussels, all right? To that, I am adding a little bit of liquid. This is sherry. You put that in the bottom, and we are going to steam the mussels. So this takes a few minutes. In the meantime, Justin can slice some mushrooms.
Absolutely.
And I will chop some shallots. It's good how we can work harmoniously together.
You could stay here all day if it was up to me, because
Really?
I love learning off you.
Oh,
and
well,
your
that's nice.
dishes are never complicated, but they are full of flavour. And I really take inspiration from your cooking, because I feel sometimes we just feel the need to overwork a dish and put many, many different ingredients in it when it really doesn't need that.
No,
at all.
In cooking, less is more. So you go to the essential. The fish just poached, it's delicate. The mussels go well with the fish because they come from the sea. And then, you know, some mushrooms to add some flavor. The sauce will be using the elements of the mussels. And you will see it's really simple to prepare. It's a dish you might prepare 2 or 3 times before you master it, but it's not that difficult.
No.
It's just that you must not overcook the fish.
Absolutely.
All right? So now, while the mussels are opening, sometimes with the mussel, give them a little bit of a shake like that in the pan, and slowly they will open. And I am going to put a knob of butter. Okay, this is 2, but don't put too much, all right? And we are going to let that melt. You don't want, we are going to cook the shallots slightly. If you burn the shallots, this dish, we don't want to be bitter, just gently.
Mushrooms and fish.
Oh, that's classic.
Very French, isn't it? Mushroom
Very
and
French.
fish. Yeah.
You know, like even there's dishes like serving scallops in the shell with white sauce with mushrooms.
Love it. Fantastic.
So you see the batter has melted here. We're not going to, we don't want to cook them thoroughly. We just want to get them going because the fish won't take a lot of time to cook. And if we didn't soften the shallots a little bit, then they might not be cooked by the time the fish is cooked. All right?
Let's talk about fish. What type of fish would be best for a dish like this where you're serving a bit of a cream sauce?
Well, I think a white fish is good.
Yes.
Ling is good because it is firm. Snapper is good.
Yeah.
Now the mussels, yes, it is open. Do you mind to strain them so we can recover the juice? And we are going to use that juice to, oh, that's nice. So you see how little liquid we put in the mussels? All of that came out of the mussels.
And it smells so good.
It smells good. Now that the mushrooms are on top of the shallots, I put the fish on top of that, delicately like that. A little bit of salt just on top of the fish. Like
And
that.
those mushrooms are going to protect the fish and cook it evenly so it's not too hot on the
And
bake.
the sauce with that mushrooms. Now we are going to put the cooking liquid.
Yes.
So we're going to steam the fish in that. So you see, this is the preparation. So far, so easy. And the rest is even easier. You could cook it on top of the stove, but I prefer to cook it in the oven because it will be a more even temperature in the oven at 160 for about 10 minutes.
Easy.
Very simple. Well, Justin, the fish is poached. It is cooked. It smells wonderful. So what we are going to do now, we need to work on the sauce.
Okay.
We lift the fish onto a plate or a dish. It can be a serving dish if you want.
And with that lid on, it steamed the fish delicately.
Oh yeah, it is the most delicate way to cook fish. Really, it's wonderful. So we keep the fish warm while we reduce the sauce. So here we have got all that concentration of flavor. And then we are going to give it a very special touch. We are going to use some saffron, okay? So we are talking just a pinch, not too much, because it's very, very strong. And then to bind the sauce, we are going to add some cream, all right?
Small amount.
Like that, okay?
Beautiful.
Let's see how it goes. And then we are going to boil it down until it thickens a little bit.
I love the addition of saffron. In fact, when we were travelling in France, we went to a saffron farm, which you would never expect in the Dordogne region. And it was fantastic to see how intricate and how detailed it is to get every strand of saffron.
It's enormous physical work.
Yep.
And people say, oh, it costs a lot of money. But really, when you use 1/10 of a gram, maybe, or something like that.
A little goes a long way.
A little
Because you don't
goes
want
a long way.
You don't want it to overpower the dish either. We still want to taste the mussels and the mushrooms and all those lovely flavours.
Absolutely. So look at this, Justin. You can see the sauce has thickened, and that is super delicious. Now, we are going to be careful in reheating those mussels in that, and we reheat them for 50 seconds or something like that. In the meantime, we can get ready with the fish. So we put the fish on the plate. You make sure you keep the fish warm.
I like that little idea with using the lid.
Or because we have used the oven, turn off the oven, put the fish in, like that. Look at this. You keep the mushrooms, and then look at this sauce, so delicious. This is, you can see how special this will be.
Yeah.
So don't put too much sauce, just...
I love sauce, Gabrielle.
You
love
can
it.
see the difference between a young person and an old person. No, of course, we love the sauce. Now we just need your signature. A little bit, look at this. So this is really haute French cuisine that is feasible at home. So it is an extremely delicate dish. You can serve your best white wine with that, or for special occasions later on this year, for your 40th birthday, a bottle of champagne for madame.
A bottle, we might need a couple of bottles.
A crate?
Okay, done. Gabrielle, I need to try this. I just think it's going to be delicious.
Thank you.
And it's one of those things where you want some fish. Look how it flakes away.
Yeah, and it's a beautiful fish, Blue Eye. You need to be careful not to overcook it. So just see if it becomes flaky. Nice.
Everything just goes so well here together. The mushrooms, the mussels, the saffron, the cream, just in harmony. And serving it with a piece of fish like that, the cod, perfect.
And because it's poached, it's not that rich.
Absolutely. And this is a dish, like you say, festive. So 40th coming up, I think I'm going to request this.
We'll bring the champagne if we are invited.
Deal. Thank you.
Thank you.